Hello, guys. Wow, it's really dark in here. See what I can do. It's really dark. I can't see everybody's feedback. I can't see. Oh my goodness. I can't see you guys. Let's see. I can't see the. I can't see the notes. Sorry, it took me a long time. I just can't see the notes here. Or people that are supposed to be talking. Took me a long time to fix my computer. Sorry, guys. Now I can't see where you guys are making your notes. Yeah, I can't see the writings. Where's the writings? How can I? Why can't I see that? Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. Sorry about this. It took me a long time to fix it. Now that I got it fixed, now I can't see everybody's notes. See if I can get it here on my other computer. This is amazing. I'm trying to fix it, guys. Can you even, oh gosh, probably can't even hear me. Hold on, let me see what I can do here. Let me see what I can do, okay? Just a sec. Okay. Like, oh, geez, skip the ads. Okay. Okay, can you guys hear me at all? Can you say yes or no? Yes. Oh, okay, good. I'm using my computer right now. I'm using my other computer right here because I can't hear you guys. And I see there's nowhere anywhere in here where I'm supposed to see the notes. There's nowhere anywhere. So I'm just using my computer, this other computer right now. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I can't even hear myself. Something is happening here. Mama Liz is here. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Juan Avalos, thank you, Mama Liz. What are you looking for?
My iPad.
Yeah, it's right here. Hold on. Oops. I don't know what happened to my computer, but I can't
Borrow this.
but I can't I don't see all the notes where you guys supposed to leave, talk to me. I can't see it and I don't know what's going on. So I'm using my other computer right now. I have no idea. But let me see. Mama Liz is here, Juan Avalos, Colombia fan. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody here. Shine Weather and Nilda Basilio, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for attending. And JV Lapla, hello, 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 hello. Thank you so much, guys. And Braden Brand, hello, Braden Brand. The Henix family, hello, Henix family. And Renitz R, hello, good morning, good evening here. So, and it is really bright outside, so I have to cover my window back there. And the one that you guys see right here, these are my super chat people right here. Those are my super chat. And those are the ones that did a super chat for me. I know I'm covering it right now, but let me see if I can turn my computer because it is really, really, really red. because of the bright light. There you go. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that you're able to hear me. And I can't hear you guys, so I don't know what's going on. I mean, I can't. Of course, I can't hear you. What am I talking? Oh, guys, I've been away for so long. I forgot how to do live stream now. This is just amazing. Can you guys still hear me? Because right now it's full blast. Let me see. Oh, I see. Okay, I turn it up, but I can't hear myself. Internal speaker. Huh. That's weird. Oh, good. I'm glad. Malakas ate. Okay. Okay. Is it loud? All right. It's loud. All right. Let me turn it down. There you go. How is that? Is that better? I turn it down. And I can't see any writing on my computer, so I'm using my small laptop. I'm using that one right there so I can see you guys. See you guys writing because I can't see it in a big computer, and I don't know what's going on there, so that's why. And this is pretty amazing. I need to fix this. It took me a long time. I was gonna go live stream at 5 o'clock, and so I had to do something. So 5:15, I started working with the computer to see how I can fix it because it's not working for me, and it's asking for encoding and all that good stuff. I never ran into this problem before, so I'm thinking maybe when I was gone, there's something that was changes from YouTube. So I don't know what happened then, but anyway, so and Agi Poge, hello Agi Poge. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. And the Henix family, congrats again to us. Oh, there you go. Nice to meet you from Braden Brand to Renette. Okay, yeah. And guys, thumbs up. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm sorry about the computer, but it was asking me all kinds of questions before I could get in, and I finally got it all figured out. But now I can't see the you guys note, and I can't hear myself, so I have no idea what's going on. But I need to fix it when I get off the computer, so that I know what will happen next. So let's wait for other people to come, and then I'll tell you what happened about our flight, because we missed our flight coming back to the US, and what a horror that was, you guys. It was such a horror. And Robin Samosa is here. Nice to see you live now from Jacob. Oh yeah, Jacob Samosa. That's right. Thank you, Robin. So you changed your name. Okay, let me write that down. I have a notebook here, of course. That way I know. So Jacob Samosa changed to Robin. Was nice to see you while on vacation. Thank you so much, Braden Brand. I miss you guys so much, and it is a lot of story to tell. My time is really short, but it was great while it lasted. We had a great time. We were able to visit all different places, tons of videos to edit and upload. And so that's what I'm going to be doing for a while. And that is what I've been doing actually coming back. It's just so many videos. And I use my, what do you call that? You know, the extra storage that has, how do you say that? It's got lots of room in there, and that's where I have it stored in there. Yes, po. Okay, Robin, I got you. Now it used to be Jacob. That's right, I remember. And the Henix, hello everybody. Columbia fan, Nilda Basilio Renitz, Agi Poge, Robin Samosa, Braden Brand, and anyone I missed. I think you got everybody. The Henix. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing that. And if you guys know what to do about my computer, why I can't see your writings, I mean your notes, please let me know. I'm using my iMac, my big iMac, and I'm using my smaller iMac here. So hello po Ate Nilda, hello. Sean William is here, hello Sean. Welcome Sean. I miss you guys, miss you a lot, you guys. So um, thank you so much for being here. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of places that we visited. We went, some of them we went really early, so it was still closed, so we had to turn around and go some places so we don't waste a lot of our time. You know, our time was very short, and it was really hot. It was like in the 90s or in the hundreds. It was so hot in the province of Northern Samar when we were there, but we had a great time. I had a great time, and my hubby had a great time. Everybody, and we're always dragging my family with us. We don't want to go alone, so we want them to enjoy as much as we can as well. So we're always dragging them with us. And I went to this amazing. Welcome back. Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much. And we went to this amazing waterfalls that it was like a 4-story tall, it might have been 5-story tall waterfalls. And it was pretty amazing. And I have that video coming up on that one too. I have been doing a lot of that, editing. So, but it was just pretty amazing. And also, we supposed to stay there. Might as well just tell you guys now what happened. We're supposed to stay there until right after election on the 15th. We're supposed to be flying back to the US. Well, guess what? We didn't. That didn't happen. How horror it was. It was so horrible. And I feel so sorry for my husband more than myself. I didn't care about myself, but I just felt so sorry for him because the things that I had put him through while we were working on our trying to cross over to Cebu, because Samar is an island and it's totally separated island from Cebu, and it's separated island from Leyte. So we had to take the ferry boat to cross over because our flight is international in Cebu airport, and that is our flight out going back to the US. So we had to cross over to Cebu from Northern Samar, and that didn't happen. And I'm going to tell you why. So let me read through here. Nice to hear you had a great time. Yes, Renitz, yes, we did. We'll come back. Says Milo from Sean. Hello, Sean Weather. Welcome, Sean. Shine Weather. From Renit and the Hinix family. Hello, Sean. Robin Samosa. Hello, Renit. Sean Williams. Good to hear. Nice. Yes, from Sean. Robin. Hello, Sean. And oh, hi, Fat Teddy Bear. Hello, guys. A and B. Thank you so much, A and B. Thank you so much. You're so generous. I miss you too. Miss you a lot, you guys. Welcome back at Meal Driving and Listening. Okay, be careful, be careful. Hey, you guys, Fat Teddy Bear is my nephew. That's my husband. Let me see, my husband nephew's son. So if you guys want to support that channel, he just started. He's gonna be doing gaming. So if you guys want to support Fat Teddy Bear, his name is Dalton, and he's just he's an underage, but he's trying to work. He's trying to develop his channel to be a gamer. So I have been forwarding some channel to him to review and to listen to so that he can learn. So this is Fat Teddy Bear. His name is Dalton. Welcome, Fat Teddy Bear. Thank you so much. Tell your dad hello. His dad, I used to babysit when he was growing up. And that was when I was new here in the US, and I used to babysit his dad, but now he's got a son. So that would be like my grandson, right? Yes. But anyway, so the Fat Teddy Bear is my grand nephew. That's it. Thank you so much, Fat Teddy Bear, for being here. And I will be back in a minute from Brady Brand. No worries, Brady. Thank you so much. Happy Lux is here. Thank you, Happy Lux. Thank you for being here. The Henix, A and B, hello from the Henix, and Happy Lux, hello to you too. Robin Samosa, hello, A and B, and hello, Happy Lux from Sean, and hello, A and B Variety TV. But anyway, so yeah, don't forget to also support or visit Fat Teddy Bear back up there. I think it was back up there, right? Fat Teddy Bear. Oh yeah, Fat Teddy Bear 152. Don't forget to support that channel as well. He's really trying very hard to develop his channel, and he's a great kid. So anyway, there we go. Let me go back to thank you for the super chat for AMB. I miss you a lot. Be careful out there. Thank you so much. I know that you've been waiting for this live stream too. So thank you so much. But first of all, I wanted to congratulate those who were monetized when I was gone. I don't know. Thanks, and I will tell my dad. Thank you, Dalton. And I will. I miss so many people who were monetized when I was gone, and I noticed that some of them it would only take 3 days to to get monetized, and I thought that was pretty awesome. And so, congratulations to all of those who were monetized when I was gone. I wasn't able to do a lot of live streaming when I was gone, and I wasn't able to do all kinds of things. I mean, even uploading videos. I think I have 4 or 5 minutes video that I have uploaded, and it took me 18 hours. 18 hours, guys, to upload a 4 or 5 minutes video. That's how long it took me when I was there. The Wi-Fi really sucks over there where we were. I mean, where we at, and it was just I had to get up at 2 in the morning to upload a video, and then it lasted until afternoon that day. So it would take at least 15 to 18 hours to upload a 4 or 5 minutes video when I was in the Philippines. I do have a Wi-Fi. I mean, it's not like our Wi-Fi here that you can buy your own Wi-Fi and you have your own modem and then connect all your computer in the house. It's not like that at all. It's not like that. I bought 3 pocket Wi-Fis when I was there, and the pocket Wi-Fis you can upload up to I don't know how many gigabytes you can upload to, but 3 pocket Wi-Fi's, they're about this big, and one of them is like Globe, and one of them is Smart, and one of them is PLDT, and that's what I had to use. And I would have to pay $1 to upload, and that would only last me 4 to 6 hours, and that's it. So so if I have to upload a video when that 6 hours is up, I have to load another one in there or use my other Wi-Fi to finish the upload. So I would have to use 3 Wi-Fis to upload a 4 or 5 minutes video. That is the reason why I wasn't uploading a lot of videos when I was down here. And I wasn't able to do live streaming when I was there, also because it does a lot of buffering. So, or loading, buffering and loading. It's just not enough data. And so that's what happened, and that's why I felt like I was like got disconnected or separated from a different world. It was a totally different world when I was there. But thank you so much for hanging out with me, and thank you for being there with me the whole time. For those who were totally dedicated, thank you so much for staying with me when I was gone. And Aki, hello, Aki G. Thank you so much, Aki. Thank you for tuning in. Good to see you here. Thank you so much. And Nanay Nawaray, hello, Nanay Nawaray. Nanay Nawaray does a lot of live streaming, you guys. I'm hoping it could be. She does a lot of streaming. If you guys want to watch her, she's really good with her. She's really amazing. She does a really good live streaming and does a great job. So I have been attending her channel when she does live streaming because I never get bored. I don't get bored. And Rosario Police is here. Hello, Rosario Police. And thank you so much. Rosario Police are the group of policemen in Rosario where we were. That is the municipality that we were, our barangay reports to Rosario, Northern Samar. And this is a group of Rosario Police that's in there. And I'm sorry I wasn't able to meet up with you guys, but I will try to meet up with you guys, Rosario Police, in October, only because the election was like crazy. The election was crazy when we were there. That's the reason why we missed our flight. And that is the main reason why we missed our flight, because of the election. And Rosario Police, I am so sorry I wasn't able to meet up with you, but thank you so much for your patience. But I will meet up with you when I get back next time. That way it is less busier because there's no more election. So I will try to be there on Rosario Fiesta, but I doubt that I'm going to be attending the dance. But I will be there on the fiesta because we're leaving on October 1st again, and we won't be back until April. So I will meet up with you guys at Rosario Police. And darling Luna, thank you so much for tuning in. Good to see you. Thanks for the shout out. You're welcome. Nanay Nawaray. I do a shout out on everybody that comes into my live stream. So I thank you so much for that. And yeah, so you guys go ahead and meet everybody here. Like the norms, like what we used to do. Before, I used to do live streaming like almost daily. We were trying to catch up with the 4,000 watch hours, and once we met that hours, then we started slowing down and focus more on uploading videos. So that is what I've been doing, is trying to focus more on uploading videos so that my viewers doesn't get used to me doing a lot of live streaming, because when it comes to time that I cannot live stream, then I started losing my viewers. So I try not to do a lot of live streaming anymore. I will be doing a lot of uploading videos, like 2 or 3 times a week. And actually, I'm trying to do more, but that's all I can do, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's been really busy for me when we were on vacation. I did a lot of adventuring. I did a lot of visiting many sites, tourist spots locally. And because of the election, we were limited as to where we can go and how we get there, because everything is packed. The transportation over there, we don't have cars, right? We haven't yet, but we are planning on buying one. But the election, it was like, oh my gosh, everywhere we go, it is so busy. The line is long, and it was just amazing. But I didn't mind it at all. But still, we had a great time. Grabe naman, internet sa atin. 4 to 5 minutes, 18 hours. Yes, darling Luna. It took me that long. I cannot believe it. And anyway, so AOME TV, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And want to appreciate you guys for being here. Philippine Desert Gardener, hello. Love your garden. Thank you so much, Filipina Desert Gardener. Thank you so much for being here. I saw your garden. You have an amazing plants. Thank you so much. And the Henix, hello, Aomi, darling Luna, the Henix family, hello, Agi Pugi, darling Luna, hello, Agi, hello, darling Luna and Aomi. And the Henix says, gardener, Filipino Desert Gardener, hello from the Henix. And hello, okay, there you go. I'm gonna get caught up here because I don't want to get behind. I know it goes crazy. And Filipino Desert, I need 3 more. Is that to hit? I need 3 more to hit 1K. Oh, I see. Filipino Desert Gardener. There's one in there. It's Fat Teddy Bear 152. Go ahead and visit the channel. Actually, he's somewhere in there. He's still here. He's one of my nephews. And you can also, he will definitely get back to you. He's my nephew, and he's trying to develop his own channel. He's going to be a gamer. And so if you want to visit the channel, he will return the favor for you too. Waiting, here you are, videos, darling. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. And Eve, Sissy Love, hello, welcome. You made it. Hello, my dear Sissy Love. Thank you so much. I miss you guys so much. I miss the camaraderie and all that stuff here in our live streaming. The things that we do for everybody. Hello, sisters, Tess from USMC Steve. That is actually Tess. You cannot get in with our other channel. So if you guys want to support each other, please do so, like we always been. Nothing changed, guys. Everything is the same. Hello, everybody here, by the way. Hello sa tanan from Tess. USMC Steve is Tess. She cannot get into in there, but she had her channel is Steve and Tess. What is it? Film Truck USA or something like that. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. Sorry, guys. Eve kama ati was okay, great. Let me move on here. It seems like everybody is just saying hi to anyone that walks in, that enter into the live streams. You guys be free to support one another, guys. That is what we do when we attend live streaming. Of course, we have one aim is to get to know each other. All right, you guys. So welcome to do that. Welcome, guys. So as I was saying, na-miss namin itong live mo. Thank you, Tess. I miss everybody. Actually, I miss you guys so much. It was like I felt like I fell off the earth. I fell off the whole world. I mean, I have no contact because of the Wi-Fi issue in the Philippines. Sometimes there was one time that we checked in at one of the hotel just so I can access to the Wi-Fi, and so I can upload a video and I can do there were like three of our computers that we brought needed some updates, and there were like 7 or 8 updates that needs to be done. So we had to go to the hotel and check in there so we can use their Wi-Fi, just for the Wi-Fi, and we were able to do that because it just needed to be done. So I'm visiting to anyone here who are not yet my classmate yet from Aki. You're welcome. Yes. You know what I've been doing, guys? This is what I've been doing. When I see somebody here, anybody that says hi to me when I attend live streaming, I automatically Matic na yan. I automatically visited their channel and then start watching their videos and then leave comments because everyone that I did that return the favor to me because they got the notifications. It's automatically that when you leave a comments to them and you ring the bell and they get the notification, and then they come back and they do the same thing to you. So that is what I've been doing. So there's no need to say, hey, please visit me too. I've seen so many of those. I have like 265 spam folder in my spam folders. I went through already and approved most of them, but some of them is really obvious, and I don't want to get in trouble with YT. And so I did not approve some of them, but I did approve most of them because it's not obvious. So when you guys leave a message, when we leave a message to our co-vloggers, just only related to the video, guys. And that's what we need to do. Welcome to YT live stream again, Sissy Love. Thank you, Sissy Love. Thank you so much. Pinahaba lalo ni Ate Tess, pangalan niya. Pero maganda na yung pangalan niya. Yes, Darling Luna. Aki, yes, right po. Sean Williams, Sis Darling Luna. USMC, Sis Darling Luna. Soon, pag sa Pinas na kami, titira, ipa-short ko na yan. There you go. Darling Luna, tita, parang nag-throwback sa akin na bago pa ako sa bahay mo, nag-live stream ka. Nangisda ako ng nangisda. Tagal mo kasi nawala. Miss ka namin ng bunga or kids mo. Yes, Darling Luna, I remember those days. Oh my gosh, can you guys imagine? Oh my gosh, the whole group that was doing all kinds of live streaming, and then from us, and then Darling Luna, Limi Lems, and then Event Vlogs following us, but that's how it went. So before we used to live stream all the time, Eve Kalma's Kitchen, Noi Tips, Joria Life, Jean Hartman, let me see who else. Summed Up Vlogs, especially Summed Up Vlogs, Tenten Perez, Mamala, Emma Aber. Oh my gosh, those are the group that used to do live streaming all the time. We can sit in front of the computer for so long. I know one time I did it for 8 hours. 8 hours, you guys. I think that was one of the live stream. That was one of the giveaway, and that was pretty amazing. It was so much fun before. There was it wasn't too much changes in the YT rules. It wasn't so much rules at that time, but it was just pretty amazing. We had a great time, and everybody was just supportive, very, very supportive as it is now, and it was just pretty amazing. I love those days. Those are the good old days. I can't believe it. And that was just last year. That was just last year, actually 2017. Let me see. I started getting active on 2018 in March. That's when I got active, because before that I didn't really care much about it. I was just trying to establish or store a history by doing the YouTubing for my grandkids, so they can see, in later on, is oh, so this is what my Lula did, things like that. But anyway, welcome to White is Love again. Yes, thanks so much, is Love. John Williams says, Darling Luna. USMC, haha, says, Darling Luna soon. Okay, I think I read that already. I'm gonna move down here. OMG, that's a lot. Most likely spam, says Love. Yes, they were most likely spam, and some of them held for review, because a lot of the one that held for the review, I blocked the words that says sub to sub, for sub for sub. Let me see what else. Balikan mo ako. A lot of this stuff I put it on my black words. That's why it's holding them to be reviewed, and that's why there's so many of them that went to my held for review, because of the black words that I used, that I put in my black folder, and that's why it was going through. It was full. So 265 in my held for review comments that was there, but it's already done. I got it all fixed already. I think most of them are just brand new YouTubers. They're new to YouTube. They have like 200, less than 100, less than 200, less than 300 subscribers, and they still into that process where they say, balikan mo po ako, or bago lang ako rito, balikan mo ako, nandito ako, sana suportahan mo rin ako. Those are the things that keeps going back to my held for review, and things like that. And some of them goes to the they go to possibly spam. Those are the ones that I review, and then I do respond to them. I visit their channel, but then I deleted their comments because I don't want to get in trouble. So that's what I did. Raiden Brand, hello. Eve Kalma, it's good to see you. USMC, Tess, isa sis Milo nag-suggest ng name ko. Thank you, Tess. I didn't want to tell them. Steve, exit mo ate kasi hirap na i-search. There you go. Ako mahirap ko na, I can't change my name anymore. It's there. I can't change anymore. That's how it is. I may have to create another one, but I can't change my name anymore. It is what it is. People knows me with that name anymore. So Sean William, hey, Braden Brand, let me see. Hello, Eve. Hello, Tess and Steve from Eve. And nag-video call ang mag-boyfriend na naman talaga, kaya pala kinuha yung ano niya rito, yung computer niya, sis Tess. Oh my goodness. Darling, yes, so happy before live streaming natin. Grabe yun. Never forget, love those days. Yes, darling Luna, I miss those days. Really, I really miss those days. We have such a great time. I know that the group of us, the first one that I mentioned, Noity Vlogs, Eve Calma's Kitchen, Tintin Perez, Mamala, some of that vlog, Eugen, that was the first group. And then after that, then darling Luna, Lemmy Lems, and then Yvette, and rest was later on. But everybody was still here. So, and I just want to thank you so much. My eyes is teary because my screen is so small. Sissy Love, I'm having a hard time with my computer. I'm going to show you. See right here? It's nowhere where I can see you guys' notes. So I'm using my iPad, my small iPad right here. I mean, my small iMac, my iMac Air. So this is what I'm using. Remember I did the review on this one. I mean, I did the unboxing on this one. So this is what I'm using right now. But see over here, I can't see you guys see? I can't see the notes, and I don't know where to find them. I don't know where it is. And I wish I knew, but I don't know where it is. But anyway, so that's what it took me, like almost an hour trying to figure out how to do live streaming on the iMac because it keeps asking for encoding. And I finally got it figured out. I said, the heck with this, people are waiting for me right now to go live streaming. And I was like worried. I'm like, okay, I can't back out right now. I have to do live stream. It's either I'm gonna use my iMac Air or on my iPad. So that's why I had to do it. And it's like, oh, it was amazing. Let me see. Maganda ang live stream noon kasi for friendship sis, darling Luna, made miss mga usapan tawanan. Yes, exactly. Before our live streaming was really fun, a lot and lot of fun. Um, Tita, pag nasa spam na, di ko na binabalikan kasi na-notice ko, nababawasan ako, hindi ko na rin nire-review. Yes, darling Luna, that is what you experience. I haven't experienced that yet, but I know that if I delete a bunch of them, I noticed that nababawasan din ako ng views. But, I'm not. Yes, I know what you mean. I know it's hard to determine as to where they're where we are getting punished for deleting that or not. It's hard, but I just noticed that I lose some of my views and I lose some of my watch hours and I lose some of the subscribers. And that is where I go through. So that's why I'm not even gonna worry about it. There's a times that I'm not even gonna worry about it. You know why? Because I think just us that talks a lot about spam. When I was in the Philippines, some of the YouTubers that are big time YouTubers, they never talk about spam. They don't even talk about spam, guys. That's one thing about it. So I don't really worry too much about it anymore. I don't even worry about all that good stuff anymore. I'm just gonna move on and do what I have been doing. So Lily, hello Lily. I really miss you, and so happy to be able to say hello, my dear. Thank you so much, Lily. Good to see you. I'm so glad you're able to make it. USMC Steve, Tess, Atites from Darling Luna. Now, pangit na ang live stream. Halos puro na pagsaway. Pasaway. Giveaway. Yes, Darling Luna. I noticed that when I was in the Philippines, there is so much giveaway now. And I told myself that I will not do that. And that I'm just going to do what I've been doing in the past. And that is what I'm going to do. And if I don't have anybody, I'm happy with my 16 viewers right now. I'm happy with what I have. I experienced all this when I was in the Philippines, where in about 1 month I only have like 50 people, 50 viewers viewing my video. I'm so used to doing that, so I'm just gonna do what I've been doing, and so be it. And just be happy. There you go. Salamat sa lahat na nag-attend ng live ko kanina, mga friends, and your Sissy Love. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Very welcome, Sissy Love. I'm always there to support you too. Wow, that's nice. It's Milo from Chan Williams. Hello, Lily. Lily, hello. If Kalmas and more, how are you, Han? So good to see you too, my dear, from Lily. And then also Sean Williams, how are you, from Lily? Eve, go to your settings, Sissy, and try to set 100% Sissy Love. See the settings. Let me see. Oh, okay. I see what happened. Okay, I will lower that down. Let me see if I can go to settings. And what was that? 100% and try to set 100% Sissy Love. Okay, let me go through here. Hold on. Where's my setting? Okay, I don't want to miss. Go to your settings, love, and try to set 100%. Okay. It is. It's still not working. Don't worry about Sissy Love. I'm gonna work on it later on after the chat. I mean after the live stream, and then I will work on that. Kawawa ang mga pag-giveaway. Dumami lang viewers during giveaway. After giveaway, wala na sila pakialam. There you go. That's true. Says Tess. Ate Eve, you're always welcome. Nasa background lang ako kanina. Fix ko Google AdSense ko from Darling Luna. Sean William, doing good. Hope you too. I was good day. Lily from Sean. Lily, yes, dear. I'm I'm great. It's good. You are good also from Lily to Sean. Rains, hi, darling Luna. I've got my hello, my dear sis. Lily, I am well, thank you. And how are you? From Eve Kalma's kitchen. Rainitz, hello, Eve Kalma, and hello, Tess from Renitz. Darling Luna, Renitz, hello, and Renitz, hello. Okay. Hello, Renitz from Tess. Lily, I am good, Eve, and thanks for asking. And Nana is Cooking is here. Welcome, welcome. Nana is Cooking. I think Nana is Cooking is monetized too. So congratulations. Thank you so much, Nana. Thank you so much for the support as well. You were always there on my um, video when I was in the Philippines. Thank you so much, Nana. And hello, Lily from Nana's. And Ayumi, hi sis, Eve Galma, and darling Luna, and sis Tess, and John Williams. Hello, hello. Hello, Eve from Nana is Cooking. Lily, hello, Nana. I am good. How are you, hon? And Nana, hello, Ayumi, and Tess, hello, Lily, and Nana. And Nana, very good. Thank you. Okay. Look for Zoom and set to 100%. It is. I set it up already, says. CC Lab, it's already set up for Zoom. See? It's right there. And now if I zoom it, see, there's none. There's none. It's supposed to be right on my right side, right here, but it's not. So that's all right. I know I did something and I don't know what it is, so but I'll figure it out after the live stream. No worries, Sissy Love, no worries. Let me see. Lily, hello. Ayomi, how are you, Han? Naomi, naglalaba po ako, kaya listening mode. Okay, no worries. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And hello, Ayomi from Tess. And AUB is here. It's evening. Sorry, I can't type. Still driving. Oh, I see. I see A and B. No worries. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be careful out there, A and B. And darling Luna, Ayumi, Madam, hello from Nana is Cooking. Hello, darling Luna, and Nana is Cooking. Hello, A and B. And are you home now? Yes, I am home, Nana. I'm home now. I am home, sweet home, and I'm so glad I'm home. I will let you guys know here in a few minutes of what happened to us about my title, and I'll explain. We will talk, Sissy Love. Yes, thank you so much, Sissy Love. Yes, thank you. And I did something in there, and I don't know what happened, but anyway. So I will try to fix it in a few minutes. Hello, Ayumi. Ginny Lee's vlog. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, thank you. Okay, good, Nana. I thought so. So thank you so much. And are you home now? Yes, I'm home. Home, sweet home. Let me see. I may know later, Sissy Love. I will talk. Yeah, Sissy Love. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think I know too, but I don't want to monkey with it right now, but I think I know what's. Tita, ano yang nasa likod mo? Listahan ng mga wanted. Those are my super chat. I have to cover my window, by the way, because it's too bright outside. These are my super chat, folks. That's my super chat. There you go. I had to cover my window again because it's really, really bright out there right now. And it is like, there you go. It's like, yeah, it's a little bit too bright. There you go. And it's really bright, and the sun down here, it's like 9 o'clock, 9 at night, or sometimes it goes all the way to 9:30 or 10 o'clock. It's still sunny out there, so it's pretty amazing. It's one of those, the longest day, shortest night, and that's what we're experiencing here right now on the West Coast. So nice your outfit today, Tita. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mo yung live stream mo sa YT. Oh yeah, thank you so much. Anyway, so let me talk about what happened. how we miss our flight. Um, so the flight, we're supposed to be out of Samar on the 14th. We're supposed to be taking the ferry boat on the 14th going to Cebu, because Samar is a separate island from Leyte, and also it's a separate island from Cebu. When we fly to the Philippines from Seattle, we go to Cebu because it is much easier for my husband. I don't want to drag him around in Manila. So I take it, we fly from here to Cebu. And that is what I've been doing. It's a lot easier for us to do that than going through Manila, because I just don't like Manila because it is so polluted in there, and it is so crowded, and it is so busy. Now, Cebu is not like that yet, but it's getting there though. It's getting busier in Cebu too, but there's a lot of traffic now. Before, it used to take us 20 minutes to 30 minutes to the airport, but now it's taking us up to 2 hours, from up 1 hour, an hour and a half from where we at by Circle Fuentes. Circle Fuentes, if you guys know where Circle Fuentes is in Cebu, the hotel is right there in that area there, and then it takes us almost 1.5 hours to 2 hours to go to the airport. It used to be 30 minutes, 40 minutes, but that's how it is. So what happened is, when we were in Samar, I should have known, Sean, my friend Hannah, congrats. Let's see. Darling Luna, kumusta yung mga orchid mo? Oh, yeah, I will tell you, my orchids, I think I have about 10 left. They all died. It was not watered. It was not watered, and I'll explain to you about that later on. So I have probably about 10 that survived, and that 10 is also dying. So if they were super, super, super dry, and the rest of them is like jerky. It dried out. It dried out. So they're all, most of them are dead, and that's all I can tell you guys. And I was in tears, by the way. Yes, I'm sure you guys know that. Um, he says, Gentleman's vlog. Okay, thank you. But anyway, so my mistake was, I mean, on the 14th, we were supposed to be in Cebu. We were supposed to leave Samar to Cebu. We have to take the ferry boat from Calbayog, Samar, and that takes about 5 hours to Cebu. When we get to Cebu, since our flight was on the 15th, 2 in the morning on the 15th, we were just going to go straight. When we get to Cebu, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we were just going to go straight to the airport and just wait there. That was our plan, but that didn't happen. That did not happen. What happened is, when we went on the 14th, when we went to ferry boat office, and we were going to buy a ticket for ferry boat, and it was fully booked until the 16th. So that was on the 14th, guys. It was fully booked until the 16th. So the next trip would be available would be the 17th, and that's too late. So this is what happened. What we did is, it was early in the morning when we got there. It was full. We took the van. It's a Torbanada or UV Express. We took the van from Calbayog all the way to Tacloban, thinking that when we get to Tacloban, we'll be able. It is so close. It was only 2 hours ferry boat to Cebu from Tacloban. When we got to Tacloban, we took another van. Oh yeah, when we got to Tacloban, my husband forgot the bag in the van. So we got off the van that we rode. So the bag that my husband forgot to take with us, we were carrying 2 bags each. They're both hand carries, one backpack and one hand carry, and that's what we were carrying. My husband forgot one of them in the van. So when we got to the terminal of the van, it was so busy. There was van coming in and out. Who would remember which van you took? How would you know which van you took, right? That van is already gone. So next thing I did is I went to the office and told them that, hey, I just got off the van on this van, and we forgot the bag and blah, 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 right? And so they called over there right away. We got off on the terminal, and they went to Tacloban, to the main Tacloban city, and they said, okay, it's over there right now. We need you guys to go over there in about 2 hours, you gotta pick up the bag. So luckily we got the bag. So we took the tricycle over there, thinking my husband is 6'4". When he rides a tricycle, he has to stick his head out because he's so tall. He can't fit inside the tricycle. The tricycle is one of the transportation in the Philippines. So we went all the way to the town and pick up the bag. That bag, guys, they have our passport in there, and they have some of our very, very important stuff in it. And I was like dying, worried. I was like worried. Because all our valuables, the very, very important valuables was in that bag. And so, hello, Justify. Hello, 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 Pinoy Trending. Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good to see you. I'm looking at my notes right here. This is what I'm using. That's why I'm bending my head here. So anyway, we got our bag. It was okay. So now we got to Tacloban, right? The ferry boat is in Ormoc. Ormoc is part of Tacloban, but that's like 2 hours away. Oh no, 3 hours away from Tacloban to Ormoc. It's not a separate island. It's all in one island in Leyte. But we had to go there. We had to go there to catch the ferry boat to Cebu. Let me read some more here. Nana is cooking. Okay, good. Just ang dami niyang pinagdaanan. Mabuti na lang hindi nawala. Yes, yes, Tess. Yes, I was worried more about him than anything else because he is very uncomfortable. I had to pay 3 chairs for us so that his leg can stretch out on the van. You know how tight it is in the van. So I had to do that. And let me see. Hold on. Let me read some more. Aztec Deep Flowers safety vault. Yes, Justify. Yes, yes, it is. There's a safety box in there. Yes, you can see it. Darling Luna, Justify speaks. Hello, Kuya. Congrats. Pinoy Trending. Hello, Sis Eve. Di ko pa monetize. Darling Luna from Justify. Hello, Justify from Eve. And all right, everybody's saying hello. So anyway, so we got the van again. So I rented 3 seats. And we stayed in a hotel in Tacloban for 2 nights. 14 to 15, right? So 14 to 15, we stayed. We missed the flight. So when we were in Tacloban, by the way, wait, Calbayog to Tacloban. When we got to Tacloban, we took another van all the way to Ormoc. When we got to Ormoc, it was fully booked until the 16th. So we missed the flight right there. There is no other way to get to Cebu from Tacloban. There's no other way other than that ferry boat, and they're fully booked. The people was like packed all over. It was just like packed all over. I feel so sorry for my hubby, and more than anything else, it was just a mess, and that's what happened. So from Ormoc, we went back to that was on the 14th. We went back to Tacloban. We checked in a hotel, and then we stayed there for 2 nights on the 15th. So ang hirap kasi very tall. Yes. Justified. Yes. So anyway, so we got to Tacloban. I went online. We lost the flight. We lost our return flight. So no worries. I went inside. When we were in the hotel, XYZ, by the way, you guys, XYZ Hotel is amazing. That's in Tacloban. That's almost like 4 stars in Tacloban. It's pretty awesome hotel. We've been there before. We slept there before. In fact, I have a vlog on that one a while back in Tacloban. But anyway, so we stayed there until the 16th. Ang hirap humabol, Ate Darling Luna, mas madali nababawas nadagdagan watch hours. Buti nakuha ang bag. Yes, Darling Luna, nakuha namin yung bag. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was so mad at my husband. I had to yell at him. I was so mad. It was hot. It was busy. And I told him many times, you have 2 bags. I have 2 bags. Hang on to your bag. Don't worry about mine. But it's really hard because he gets really confused. And it was like, it was just pretty amazing. I will never do that. I will never put him through that ever, ever, ever again. But anyway, so when we got to Tacloban, I went online and found searched for the flight back to search for a flight back to the US. So I went online, and guess what? I found a one that was really, really cheap, the cheapest one, being on vacation for so long, and you're tight on the budget, right? Things like that. So I found a flight that was like a $500 each. So I had to pay $1,000 going back. So I got that flight, so no worries, right? We got the flight. So that was the only one that I can get was on the 19th. Remember, this is still on the 14th. So the 19th is the only flight that I can get for us to go back to the States. So I bought that ticket. That was no problem. Yes, Nana is cooking. It was pretty amazing. It was just pretty amazing. Hello, Justify Speak from Sean Williams. Justify Speak, okay lang. Sean Williams, Pinoy Trending Official. Okay, so I bought the ticket. So that was on the 14th that I got the ticket. So we stayed there for 2 nights, the 14th, the 15th in Tacloban. So on the 16th, on the 15th, I need to find an office to buy a ferry boat ticket. So finally, one of the housekeeper told me, I guess his experience told me, okay, go there here in Tacloban, you can buy the ticket. So I went there right away the next day on the 15th, and then bought the ticket, finally got the ticket, and that was on the 17th. So that was on the 17th, because we were able to that is the 17. We got the ticket to for the ferry boat from Tacloban to Cebu. So here comes we had to ride the van again from Tacloban to Ormoc, and that's another 3 hours. So when we got there, we were able to get on the ferry boat. That was on the 17th, and then I was so relieved when that happened, because as long as we are on the land, on the island of Cebu, I felt better. I felt much, much better, because we are right there. That's where the international airport is. So on the 17th, I got the ticket. We flew out of there on the 19th. No, we stayed 2 nights in Cebu. We stayed at the what's the name of that hotel? We stayed at the Raja Park Hotel, right in front of Robinson, on the Fuentes Circle, or Circle Fuentes, right in front. We stayed there many, many times, only because we love that place, because everything is close by. It's got the restaurant right there, the KFC, the Pizza Hut, the Chowking and Jollibee, and the food court in the mall, and Robinson is right there. I was able to shop and bought something for me to take back to the US, and that's why I like the hotel. I know it's only a 3-star, but it's the best place for us to stay, and it's almost like a 4-star actually. And I think it's only like 5 floors, and I don't like tall buildings, so I like the small floors. I mean, shorter, less floors. So anyway, that's where we at. So the 19th, here we go, guys. Lemmy Lives, hello, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Good to see you. So my biggest mistake, guys, is right here. Don't ever do that, what I have done. If you know exactly when you're going back to Cebu, buy your ticket as soon as you get to Samar. So when we got to Samar, I'm thinking, okay, the ferry boat is not always full, so there's no need for me to buy the ticket ahead of time. A ferry boat ticket from Calbayog Samar to Cebu. I said, okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna buy it. Well, guess what? Because of the election, people are going back to their hometown, and there's a lot of people that were going to Cebu to go shopping. You know why? Because it was just right after election. During the election, there's a lot of vote buying happening in the Philippines. Vote buying. So people have money, and they like to go shopping in Cebu, and they like to go sightseeing in Cebu, and that's why the ferry boat was full. That's what happened. Hello, Shawan Shinek. Hello. Welcome. Dito lang po ako habang nag-work. Yay, from Lemon Lanes. Shawan Shinek, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. Shawan is another person that was so loyal to me. She was always commenting on my videos when I was in the Philippines. Thank you, Shawan. Thank you so much. But anyway, so never make a mistake. And that is the biggest mistake of all the years that I've been traveling to the Philippines. This is the worst time that we ever have coming back to the US because of the election. And so next time, I know when we are going back, and I know for sure that I'm gonna get the ticket immediately as soon as I get there. That way I have, I don't have the rush. I don't have to worry about all the things. And if anything happened, at least I can always extend it or go in early, and at least I'm safe when I have the ticket going back. So anyway, and I don't like riding the domestic flight. It just worries me. I rather do the the ferry boat, because ferry boat is it's got Wi-Fi inside the ferry boat. It's a small, it's very clean. It only takes 5 hours, and it's really awesome. It's very awesome experience. You get to see all kinds of little islands when you're traveling. But anyway, ang dami talaga nag-shopping pag election. Mapera mga tao. That's it, Jenalyn. You are so right about that. You are so right. So these people are not even going back to their hometown. They're actually going shopping in Cebu. They're coming from different islands and going to Cebu to go shopping. I'm like, oh my gosh! I even wanted to buy. I even talked to a couple person. I was gonna pay. I was gonna pay him like 3,000 pesos. Because the fare is like the regular. The economy is 1,000. The tourist is 1,200, 1,200 pesos, and then the business is 1,600. And I even wanted to pay somebody for 3,000 each ticket, but they won't give it up. For us just to get to Cebu, they won't even give up their ticket. It is sad world kind of election, because they pay their votes for them, Sissy Love. Exactly. I was so amazed, Sissy Love. This is the very first time that I was able to attend the election in the Philippines. It was sad. It was just, it's terrible. It's just terrible how we pay the voters money to vote. It was just, I cannot believe it. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. I wish I could video it. I wish I could video it and post it, but I don't want to, because I don't want anybody to get in trouble. But it was just, I wish that the law is, there is a law that is, there is actually established law to against vote buying, but it's not enforced. That is the very best. That is the biggest problem with the election in the Philippines in most areas, because the law is not enforced. If the law is enforced, it's only on the selective candidates. It's only on the selective people, not everybody. It doesn't apply to everybody. So all the everyone that I know of that were candidate were buying votes. That it was so sad. It was so amazing. I wanted to leave early, but my husband said, let's just finish it up, because I was getting really frustrated. I was just getting really frustrated, and I can't believe that was happening. And that will never happen to us again. I'm not going to get caught up again during election over there, because I get really frustrated, and it's really sad, and I get angry because of what's happening. Because people, and I can understand, but people are just weak in mind. They just don't think, especially those poor people and non-educated people. They would rather take the money than voting the right person in the office. And that is what's happening, only because a lot of these people never seen that big amount of money. Some people are giving out 3,500 pesos, 3,000 pesos each voter. And so if you have like 10 voters in your household, and how many is that? That's 3,000 pesos each. And that's how many you get, from the candidate. And that is like, wow. This is like, wow. But that's why a lot of times people after election, if you don't win and you have a lot of utang, you are in debt if you don't win. Because a lot of this money that are being used during mobilization, during election, are borrowed, And so that is what happened. What is the board behind you, Milo? Guys, this is the super chat. I put down the names of my super chat. This is the one that did the super chat for me. I'm just here po in the background. I'm listening from Aki. Okay, no worries. Thank you. I'm sorry you had such a bad trip. Yes, no worries, Helix. Yes, thank you. I'm just glad that we're back. Sis Limmy Limbs, okay. The Helix, August Pogi. Okay, thank you. That's a long list. That's great. There is so many supportive, wonderful people here. Yes, the Helix. Yes. Yes. If my family was approached to buy each of them votes, pero hindi sila pumayag. We do not know who are genuine politician anymore. Very sad. Yes, Cecilab. Yes, Cecilab. Yes. Oh my gosh, I can tell you all kinds of horror stories, Cecilab. When we talk, I will let you know and tell you about a horror story that I saw and that I have experienced during the election over there. It was just really, really terrible. They're encouraging me to run for a mayor in Rosario, but I thought, no, not this time. Not if they stop the vote buying, I might consider it because for as a dual citizen, I might consider it. But if the vote buying still exists, and forget it, it's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. I can understand some of the very, very poor people accepting this money because they've never seen that amount of money. If you have five voters in there, 3, 6, 9, 12, you have 15, right? 300 times 5, it's 15,000 pesos if you have five voters in one household. And some of these very, very poor people who makes probably like 50 pesos a day or 10 or 100 pesos a day just to go by, just to live on that. And then seeing this 15,000 pesos, yeah, they're going to grab it. Of course, they're going to grab it. They're going to vote for that person. They don't even know who this person are, but because of the vote buying, they have to vote for them. And they also watch for their voters too. Once you receive that money, you're being watched until election. You cannot have any more in your house. If somebody, like if I am running for a mayor and this person is running for a mayor, once this person bought the vote, I mean, once this candidate bought the vote from you, and you cannot talk to me anymore. I can't talk to you anymore because you're already tied up with this person. They already paid you. And that's how it works over there. So sad talaga elections sa atin. Yes, very. Some people got caught, but that's it. Like I said, some people get caught. The only problem is, why is it not enforced to everybody? you know true, madam. So horrifying. Yes, Raylin tagas isla. Yes, Raylin talaga. Raylin, yes, yes. It's very, very horrifying election. I have experienced, other than when we were from when we got there. Remember that video I have, let's have breakfast or dinner, Cebu Crown Regency. When we went home from Calbayog, we got there at 7 p.m. because ferryboat leaves at 2 p.m. So it's 5 hours. So 7 p.m. we got to Calbayog. We have to drive 3 hours from Calbayog to the house, 2 hours from Calbayog to the house. And when we passed through Calbayog, there was somebody got shot in there. It's not actually the candidates that get shot. It is the people that's called leader. Each candidate have their own leaders. The leaders after leaders, they're fighting against each other because they're watching their own people. Like I said, when they pay that person cannot be talking to any candidates anymore, any candidate leaders anymore. And that's when they get shot. They get shot. It's not a candidate that gets shot, it is actually the leaders that are fighting. If manalo yung namimigay ng pera, ang gagawin nila mag-corrupt na. Yes, totoo yan, darling Luna. That is so true. Yes, that is what happened. That's why they wanted to run to be in the election so bad, so they can win and so that they can corrupt. And like yeah, it's a horrifying story. There's a lot of things that I learned so much from that election. True, sa darling Luna, sila ang ginastos. Yes, everything that they spend on, if you win, and everything that they spend on, they'll get it back from the taxpayer. That's where that money is coming from. So, but anyway, yeah, even the project, they have projects, and like if you are a barrio captain, you get like 10% funds from that project that they're giving it to you from the government. You got 10% of that. That's the income that you get too. So anyway, and if I ever run, it's not going to be corrupted. I will never do that again. I don't need the money. I just want some changes. I just need to change. They need to stop the vote buying. If I ever won, I will spend my money to clean up the environment because the garbage is all over the place. That is the first thing that I'm gonna do, is just clean up the environment, because I feel sorry for the wildlife, that lives in the water and in the land, and it's just so polluted. It's just terrible. You guys saw my video about me picking up garbage and Amy. We had to do that, and they made an ordinance that they were gonna do that twice a month, and they did it 1 month. The barangay councilors, I believe that's what it was. They did it for 1 month, and then they didn't do it again. So then the garbage started all over again. No, no, it's not the people that lives in the barangay. It is the people that's riding the bus and riding the jeepney, tricycle. They throw their garbage all over. They don't care. The garbage is being picked up every Wednesday where we at, but yet these are the travelers that are throwing their garbage, who doesn't care at all over the road, and that's why there's so much garbage in there. Ang city nyo, yes, sis Milo, since on city nyo, yes, yes, sis Tess, because the first thing I'm gonna do is hire people to clean up the environment and to watch these people, so they'll stop throwing garbage on the water, like on the creek, on the river. They're throwing all that in there. I have a video that I'm getting ready to upload, but I'm embarrassed to upload it because the whole river, all the garbage is floating on top because it's high tide. But I was so embarrassed to upload it. I don't know if I should upload it or not, but we were on the way to the small island, and I just noticed when I was editing it how much garbage floating on that river, on that tide, when the tide comes in and started floating all this garbage. The bottles, plastic bottles are all over water, soda bottles, it was all over in there, and it was just terrible. And plastic bags, they need to ban the plastic bags. That is, and it was just terrible. Usually sa mga politicians sa Pinas, for sure, may kickback yan sa mga projects. That's it, Ralin, all that. Kung sino pa yung matitino po at hindi corrupt, yun pa usually ang hindi nananalo. That is so true, Ralin. That is so true. I agree with you on that 100%, because that is what happened. So dapat may penalty sino man tatapon. Yes, Tess. Sis Tess, there is a penalty, but it is not enforced. That is the problem. There is a law, but it is not enforced. I wish it is enforced, but it's not. Yun really pang pumatay para lang manalo. Exactly, darling Luna. Exactly. That's why you have to be very careful. And if I ever run in there, even told my husband, a lot of people are encouraging me to run as a mayor or vice mayor, but I'm not going to do that at all. I'm not. Unless if they stop the vote buying, then I might consider it. But if there's a vote buying, I'm not going to run for it. My plan was, if I ever win, is first is the environment, is the garbage, sanitation. There is a place where they throw the garbage, but people don't throw it in there. It needs follow up, and it needs a monitoring. There is no the law is not enforced, and even if it is enforced, there's not enough people to monitor, and there's not enough people to follow up on the law. And that's the problem. That's where the problem is. Because of that, it needs to be monitored and it needs to be followed up. Otherwise, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So anyway, let's stop on that one. I have so much things that I can tell you guys about that. And it was just so amazing how blessed it was when we come back here, when we were back here. That's just half of the horrifying story that we went through, guys. That's just half of it. There's another half to that. So I am becoming. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good to see you. So anyway, remember that ticket I bought, right? Okay, so we got the ticket. We got out of there. Except the ticket that I bought for the very first time on this airline company. Very first time, it's called Xiamen Airlines, which is in China. So it's owned by China. It stops in China, and in Shenzhen, it stopped in Shenzhen before Seattle. And this is what happened. I'm not discouraging anybody out there, but I will never, ever, ever buy a ticket going to China. Never buy a ticket going to China. I don't care if it's only given to me. I don't care if it's only like $1. I would not go for it, because this is what happened, you guys. Ang ganda ng plan mo tita, takbo ka na, for sure, manalo ka. Darling Lunes, thank you. My plan was I wasn't even gonna use the paycheck, yung sweldo ko. I wasn't even gonna use it for myself. I was gonna hire people in the city to do the work. That was my plan. That is my plan. I already explained that to my nephew because he was running for a vice mayor, and my plan was, because that's not even enough for me, guys. That's not even enough. It's just I was gonna use that money to hire people in the city and to improve the city. That city don't have any water system, guys. No water system in that city that I was talking about. So, and that is the first thing I'm going to do is have water in that city, because a lot of people, it's hard. Water is life. Water is what you need on your daily life. There's no water in there. And that is the first thing that I'm going to do. I don't care how much it's going to cost. I'm going to spend. If I become a mayor, that's what I'm going to do is spend all my paycheck as a mayor to improve the city and each barangays. And I feel so the worst, the water and the environment, the garbage, the sanitation, the water system and the sanitation. Those are the two very, very important things that needs to be taken care of in that city there. But it's not. It's really not. So, but that's how it is. Bumuo ng nood doon sa for people and environment NGO. Hey sis, I am yes. Sisters, yes. Hey bro, Sean Williams, how are you? From I Am Becoming. Hey sis, I Am Becoming from Sean and Raylene. Ang ganda po ng hangarin niyo po for the society. Yes, Raylene. And Nida La. Oh, hi, Nida. Hello, Nida. Hello, host. Good evening, po. Good evening to you too. Thank you, Nida, for tuning in. So anyway, I have a lot of plans. I need. I don't know if you guys watched the video. The super chat money I've got, and plus the paycheck I got from YouTube. I bought. Let me see. This Rosario has 11 barangays, and I have supported the giveaway that my nephew did. So the super chat money and then my paycheck from YouTube, I spent all of that plus more of my own pocket to give away some noodles. And so I bought, because that was my plan before. I talked to one of the school and I told him that I'm going to do some feeding, right? We're going to feed him. But see, the department education already did that, so I don't need to do that anymore. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I was going to buy school supplies. But then again, they said, what about those kids in those barangay that doesn't go to school? They're not going to benefit from it. I said, okay, so okay, we'll just buy chinilas, mga what do you call that? Chinilas, flip-flops. I was just gonna buy flip-flops, and and they said, okay, that's just for the school. What about those kids that are not going to school? They're gonna come by and trying to get their own slippers. I said, oh my gosh, okay, what should I do now? So what I did is I bought Energen. I don't know if you guys saw what the Energen looks like. Energen, it's a oatmeal and it's got a corn in it. And all you have to do is like an instant. You put hot water in it, and then you have breakfast. So Adam Sapol, hello, Adam Sapol. Thank you for tuning in. Good to see you. Thank you so much. And so I bought a bunch of those boxes after boxes. I believe, but altogether it cost me about $1,000. So that's about 50,000 pesos altogether. So we were packing. They packed it and all that, and they give it away. And I also helped my nephew that was running also, but I wasn't gonna put it part of his giveaway because he was also doing the giveaway, but I just put it all together, that way it doesn't separate it. So, and that's what we did. So we were able to do 7 barangays giveaway, because that's all he's already done the first 4 barangays, so I did the 7 barangays giveaway. Yes, Energen is really good. I love Energen. I didn't know what it was. I'm like, okay, what is Energen? Then I started testing it. It was really good. It was oatmeal with corn in it. It was really, really good, guys. And it's good enough. It's like for breakfast, And you guys saw the video I've got with all the bikers that's from going from Samar to Baguio. We stopped by and not the same place. If you guys saw that video, the bikers, the amazing Sorba bikers, we stopped by on the zip line in Malahog, Calbayog is one of the number one tourist spot in Calbayog, the Malahog, because it's got the zip line. We were not able to go to the zip line because it was still closed and it was only like 6 o'clock in the morning. So the bikers was there when we got there. They stopped by and then they were eating those Energene. That's what they were eating, because there's a little snack bar in there and they have that Energene and coffee, you know, the instant coffee. So we all meet up right there and we got together. We were also actually talking, but somebody said I sounded like a reporter. Actually, we already talked. And then I told him that, do you mind if I video you guys? It's going to be on my YouTube. He goes, oh, yeah. They were really excited and blah, 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 right? I said, okay, go ahead. So that's why I sounded like a reporter. It seems like I did not meet them, but we were already talking before that. And that's how I did that. So that was pretty amazing. And I was really honored to meet them. So Miss Universe, Nang, buhay ko, darling Luna from Adam's Apple. It's been a while, Tita. I love Energene. Yes, I still love them. I wish I bought some, but I didn't. But anyway, so that was happened. So that's what happened on that's how we met. That's how we missed our flight. And never that I will let that happen ever again. That is not, I will never do that again. I will be more prepared this time. I'm usually are. It's just that I trusted it that it's not going to be full, but I didn't think about the people that's going shopping and also the election. I did not think about that. And that is the reason why we got stuck in there, you know, but I got the flight right away, so I wasn't worried. But anyway, here's another horrifying, guys. Another horrifying one. Let me drink some water. It was pretty amazing. So what happened is, all right, we fly, right? We got the cheapest plane ticket. Most of them are like $700, $800. That was the ticket one way coming back to the US. And so I got this ticket at going to Xiamen, China. The very first time that I ever been there. Gusto ko yun, Energene, masarap yun. Yes, darling Luna, I wish I could get some. I might buy some from Amazon. Amazon might have it. Tobikomi, hello, Tobikomi, welcome. I haven't heard from you for so long. Thank you, Tobikomi. I haven't been on Mila's live stream in Thank you, Tobikomi. Hello, everyone from Tobikomi. Thank you so much, Tobikomi, for tuning in. So the other one was that, okay, we flew, no problem, right? From Cebu to China, Xiamen, China. This is what happened, guys. When we got to Xiamen, China, we have no problem going in there and entering there. But when we got there, nobody speaks English. That is the only thing. Nobody speaks English. You have no idea where you're going. You have no idea what to do next, because all the signs are mostly Chinese. And it is so hard. And now I feel Steve, sis Tess, and I feel Ward when they go to the Philippines because they don't understand Tagalog. Now here I am. I'm feeling it now that we are in China, because nobody speaks English in there. Very, very few. Very, very few. Even the workers, they hardly speak English. They just know what to do. When they see your passport, they just know what to do. Panoorin ko maya video mo, Tita, after live stream mo, but day off ko, naka-visit pa sa live stream mo. You know, I was thinking about you, darling Luna. I was thinking about you and Limilins and Evit Vlogs, because I know you guys are in China. I know you guys are in there. I'm thinking like, okay, I wish I know darling Luna, she would come and pick me up and I'll be there with them. So this is what happened, guys. When we got to Xiamen, China, we don't know where to go. We don't know what gate to go to. We don't know. We ask people, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. They just guide you, just point you to go this way. So we went that way, right? We just followed the crowd. Well, some of this crowd stop in China and they're going home to China. They don't have any transfer. We do, you know. And so when we got there, we just followed the crowd. We check in. and our bag again, and we check out our bag again, and then we check in again and check out again and check in again and check out again and check in again and check out again, about 6 times. 6 times when it happened. We just got off the airport, by golly. We just got off the airport. We have nothing with us. It's already been checked through, but we have to check in 6 times at least when we were there. So when we arrived, at least 6 times before you can go to the waiting area, where you cannot go anywhere other than in there. You cannot go anywhere, because if you go back to where you from, where you saw all that restaurant, you can't go back there. And it was just like, oh my gosh. Panoorin ko mga videos. Okay, so it was just pretty amazing, right? So we followed the crowd. And then I know that we have a stopover. Now, another airport, you can stay at the airport and wait until your next flight, right? Yes, darling Luna. You know what I mean? Darling Luna, right? If you go to some of the airport in China, nobody speaks English. Even the employees don't speak English. They just point you that way. They just go that way. If you have a question, they don't know how to answer the question. Some of them are carrying this translator. It looks like a cell phone. They would translate, but still I cannot understand what they're saying. So when I have to answer, they don't understand what I'm saying they would put the phone right on front of me and start talking, right? Well, I don't understand what they're saying, and they don't understand. They can't understand me. So it was just pretty amazing. So anyway, so we got there, right? So we found out that you cannot stay in the airport. Our stopover was 7 hours and 50 minutes. That was our stopover in there. And I thought it was just, okay, piece of cake. We can just stay in the airport, and I can just do some editing and all that, right? That's all I can do, right? No, that's not what happened. We were told that you have to get out, check in the hotel, take the taxi, and check in the hotel. Okay, this is the biggest one right here. This is the biggest problem that we had to go through. We're out of money. We have $1, but they won't change our dollar, because they said it's not enough for their commission. We're trying to change like $20. I think it was $20. We tried to use the machine. The biggest problem with the ATM machine is that it's all in Chinese. My husband and I don't understand Chinese. We talked to somebody, nobody understands. Oh my gosh, kahit dito, mga Chinese, di marunong mag-English. Yes, darling Luna, I was really frustrated. Like I said, I would never go through China again. I would not. I mean, all the things that we had to go through. So when we got to China, we have to get out of the airport. You can stay in the airport, but you cannot lay down. You cannot. It's just dark. They close at night. I think it was at 11 or midnight. They close. And you cannot stay there. So you have to get out. If it's a 15 hours, you can stay there. Right, you can get out. But more than 15 hours, you have to get out of the airport. You have to check in at the hotel. So this is the biggest problem right here. The hotel is not covered by the airlines. We are on our own. But we can't draw some money in the ATM because it's all in Chinese. I was getting mad at my husband. I said, "Why can't you just ask somebody?" Because nobody speaks English. So he finally went in there and be able to get 100. What was a 100? 100 yen? Is that what it is? 100 yuan or 100 something in Chinese? Darling Luna, Hong Kong kami tita, hirap kami papasok dyan sa China at nakakatakot dyan puntahan. Yes, I agree with you on that one, because I was scared getting out of the airport, darling Luna. I was just really worried because I don't know what they're going to do. They could put us in jail. Who knows? Nobody would know. Things like that. So we were very, very careful as to not even to argue with the people who works in the airport. Yen. Okay, yes. Oh, Japanese is yen. This is in China. This is in China. It was 100. So anyway, finally my husband, he kept pushing all the button. Hopefully that it wasn't $1,000 or $2,000 that he pushed in there. But something came out, which is 100 something. 100 paper bill. It's 100. So we got that. So we asked the people there, and they said that you have to check in. This is like a service area or information area. Speaks very little English. And I said, how much will it cost from here to the airport? I mean, to the hotel. They said it's gonna cost up to 30. We have 100 up to 30. I said okay, and I'm thinking that it is covered by the airlines because of the 17 hours they want us to get out. No, it's not covered by the airlines. If it is coming from the Philippines to China, it's not covered because it's a short flight. You're on your own. But if it's coming from the US through China, that's a long flight. So they'll cover your hotel and your food and all that good stuff. And that is the problem right there, because we came from short flight, so they don't cover everything else other than the ticket, that we have. So we had to check out, and we finally got, it took us about 4 hours trying to figure out what to do next, because since nobody speaks English, it took us, no, actually 6 hours. It took us 6 hours. Luckily, one of the American guy, he's a Caucasian that lives here in Washington State, is flying back from the Philippines, going back to Seattle, and luckily that he experienced that before, and he would, after 6 hours, he told us that, oh, you finally made it. I was waiting for you. I'm like, oh my God. I said, what do you mean you're waiting for me? She goes, I waited for you until you get to this point. I said, yeah, you know how many points we had to stop by before we got here? She goes, yeah, I know, I understand. I should have waited for you. So he told us what to do. And that's how we were able to function at that time. And he didn't know. We didn't want to tell him that we don't have any more money, because we don't have any, they won't change our money, from dollar to Chinese, and they won't change it because they said it's not enough. We have to have at least $100 to change it. Well, we don't have $100. We can't even draw from their machine. We have money, but we cannot draw it because it's all in Chinese. We can't draw money from the ATM. So finally, we got the taxi. And we got a taxi. We went to the hotel. We told the people this is where we're going, and we are transfer flight, and this is where we're going. And so finally, somebody talked to the taxi, take these people to this hotel and only charge them 30. And so when we got there, they only charged us 30, and they didn't even turn on the meter. You know what I mean, darling Luna? They did not turn on the meter. They just let us in and took us to the hotel. We have a voucher, but we are on our own. It tells us where to go, and of course it's in Chinese. So and they gave us this voucher. We gave it to the taxi, and they took us there. And they did not turn on the meter. I saw that, and they took us there. But the driver was not helpful at all. It wasn't talking to us or anything like that. Feel you talaga dyan sa mga bagay na yan. Di sila nakakaintindi ng English. Yes, darling Luna. And Nanay Nawaray, dito po kung lang sa iyo host. Thank you, Nanay Nawaray. And Nilda, hello, darling Luna. Nilda, hello, Nana. Nanay Nawaray, Steve, hello, Nelda, Nanay Nawaray, hello, Din, Nelda, and Nelda, hello, US, and Tess. Yes, MC. So anyway, we got to the hotel. I don't want anybody helping us because I don't have any money to tip them. I don't want, and I kept telling him, no, don't touch. They don't understand us. But they just looked at us and smiled and took us to the room. Anyway, I don't have any money to give them because I only have 60 left. I only have 70 left, and we still have to go back, and there's no ATM anywhere in that hotel. And the only problem is inside the hotel, everything is in Chinese. So you don't know which one is hot water. You don't know it's cold water. Everything is in Chinese. There's no English in there. OMG, kahit dito yung ibang bank machine, walang English translator. Grabe, tawa ako ng tawa sa kanila at sinabihan ko sila, this is international bank and there is no English translation. Nga sila. Talaga, sinabi mo pa. So anyway, so we got to the hotel. So the next day, I set up my my alarm clock. I don't even want him to call us because I don't know how to explain to them, call us at this time, because we have to be I wanted to be at the airport as early as possible. Hello from Aki. Thank you, Aki. Tubikomi, hello, Dan. Okay, Tubikomi. Aki just finished watching your video. So we had to drive back, and we told him that we need to go back to the airport. But it seems like they already know what to do. It's just that they don't speak English. They already know what to do, and they just don't speak English. So they found a taxi for us going back. So we got there at 6 o'clock. Now the biggest problem, we got there at 6 in the morning. We got up at 5, and thinking, you guys, we have not eaten since yesterday. We have not eaten since yesterday at that time. All we did is just got water and keep drinking water. We have not eaten because they don't take our credit cards. Uh, we didn't. They won't take our dollar, and we only have 70 Chinese money in him. 70. That's all we have. And when we arrive, we couldn't buy any food because they don't take credit cards. So that was the biggest problem. So we haven't eaten at that time. Luckily, I bought a whole bunch of snacks coming from the Philippines. You know, some biscuits like Skyflakes, you know, things like this. I bought a bunch of these, and 2 cans of a bunch of snacks. I bought a bunch of crackers with us. So we just keep buying. We just keep getting water. We have water, and there's a faucet, so we just got water in there, drinking faucet, and drink some. Thank God, may tao na kayong nakakausap na matino. So we got there at 6 o'clock. The biggest problem we got there, here it is. Remember, the signs is all English, right? I mean, it's all in Chinese. When we got there, we don't know where to go. We have no idea where to go. So we started following the crowd again. So we followed the crowd. There was this, everybody that goes in there went to this window. So we went there with that. We went there, you know, our flight was 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. We got there at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 4 hours. So we stayed there and waited for 45 minutes and then told us, oh, wrong window. Go to this window. 45 minutes. We went to that window again and we waited in there for probably about 15, 30 minutes. And it's, oh, wrong window, go this window. So we went to that window again, and we got there and waited again for 10 minutes. He said, no, you gotta go. So go upstairs. We went upstairs. When we got upstairs, I went to the line again. You know, my husband and I went to the line. When we got to the line, he said, oh, where's your boarding pass? We don't have boarding pass. We haven't even checked in, you know, for our transfer flight. But anyway, so they said, oh, you go back down there. You go back to the first floor again. So we got to the first floor. So my husband and I said, okay, let's stand here. Let's think about what we need to do, what we have to do. We are international flight. We got to go to the international area. Luckily, there's a sign, which is international flight. So we just followed that all the way there. You know, we follow there. So when we got there and they said, where is the ticket? You know, one of those immigration thing, you know, that they give you, you have to check. You have to do that. But by the way, when we got in there, they checked our luggage already 3 times. Okay, so 3 times, and we haven't had the boarding pass. They already checked our luggages 3 times. Check in, check out, check in, check out. You know, take out the computer and all that. And I was really worried I'm gonna lose my iPad. I'm gonna lose my my iPhone and all that good stuff, because you have to take it out and put it in a basket. Na-stress, grabe na-stress talaga. So when we got there, international, we got there. Says, where's the immigration? You don't have any. So I have to fill out again. It was really hard because it was in Chinese. And I had to ask somebody, I said, what do I put down? I have my passport right here, write down. You know, the person who doesn't speak English was helping me what to put in there. So, and I was able to do that. I got done and then got in there. I said, okay, checked in again, right? So finally, we were on the window. Finally, we were on the right window. So they gave us the boarding pass. And I said, okay, where do we go next? She goes, oh, go there to that window. Went to the window again, wrong place. Go upstairs. Went upstairs again. When we got upstairs, finally went to the line, and then we got through. So then when we got through there, that's where we were already, were all the gates. We got out of that check-in. They check in our luggage, they check in again, and check out and all that. That was the 4 times check in and check out. So we got there again, and then all the gates, and then we look at our boarding pass. Okay, gate, we got to go to the gate. Okay, when we got to the gate, there was an announced in Chinese that, and then Paul in there was the one that's coming back here, that's American. Luckily, he was there. He was helping us a little bit. But we only meet once in a while, because every time they tell them to go somewhere, they leave us. So we don't know where they were going. We were like tugging along, you know, one another. We don't see them until we get there. And it wasn't just us. It was another 2 Caucasian ladies that were in there. They know what to do. They were very frustrated too. We were very, very frustrated because they had to go through the same thing what we were doing. But their flight is sooner than us. I think their flight is like 9 o'clock. So they were like rushing, and they don't have time for us to help us. So we got there anyway. And then On that, we were sitting down. There was an announcement and going. All I can hear is just Seattle, Seattle, Seattle. I said, "What's going on here?" So everybody was leaving on that gate. I said, "Where are they going?" So they went to another gate, but there was no English. That our our gate was moved to a different gate. There was no announcement. There was announcement, but it was in Chinese, right? So there, when we got there, and they said, "What's going on?" And they finally talked to Paul, and Paul said, "Oh yeah, they changed our gate." I said, "Well, thank you." So luckily we were there, so we waited in there until we got a flight. We got to then we finally made it to Shenzhen is another one, another stopover. They had to stop over there to pick up passengers to come back to US Seattle. Let me read some writings here. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you about what happened there. OMG, kahit dito bang okay. Darling Lola, thank God may tao na kayong nakakausap na matino. Yes, yes, yes. Pero minsan lang kami magkita. Like I said, they were trying to catch their flight too. So they were like, we were like running. We were like running. Remember, my husband and I are really hungry. My husband is really weak. He's delirious. he was not with him. He's almost like he's conscious, but he's not there. You know what I'm talking about? So I had to drag him with me every time. His legs was hurting, his feet was hurting. It was just terrible. Sobrang hassle ng naranasan nyo. Yes, Mama Liz. Wag ka kayo bumalik China, tita, kahit libre pa. Exactly. I'm not going back. I'm not. I'm really, really not. Kahit ibigay pa nilang free pa. I'm not going back there. They love their language too much, says Buutan, Darling Luna. They are so behind servicing the language of the world. Exactly, exactly. Mama Liz, ikaw ang nasa stress, mami, sa pangyayari nila, tita. Mama Liz, okay no, kwento niya, Mama, na stress na ako, ha, Darling Luna. Yes. Mama Liz, nakaka-stress pa naman yun. Puro turo lang ng pabalik-balik. Nakakaubos ng pasensya. Yes, exactly. Hindi ako pwede magalit. I can't get mad at them because they might throw me in jail. You know what I mean? So I have to just shut my freaking mouth. I'm here, but at work, so I can't type. No worries, Shawan. Thank you so much, Shawan. And OMGCC, it sounds like a nightmare when we do not know what we are filling up of, or if we do not know what we are reading and where to go. Sisi Love. Yes, Eve Kama. Yes, I can understand how my husband and those that are married to foreigners going to the Philippines and don't understand anything. That's how I felt. That's how I felt. I believe I'm just not going back there, period. I was going to say I'm going to get a translator, but I'm not even going to do that. I'm not going to go back there. Eve Kalma, yes, Ate Eve, love nila kahit mga Western dito. Mandatory nga anak nila mag-aral ng Mandarin. How do they expect to the world to understand their service, Sissy Love? They won't. They just won't. You know what? It was only us that was foreigner in there. All the biggest airport in there, all the people in there, there was only us that I saw that are foreigner. Probably because they don't want to go there. Probably because of the experience that they go through. Buti tita, di kayo kumain doon mga pagkain nila. Mas nakakatakot mga pagkain nila doon. Ay, salamat. Yes, Darling Luna. Kung kakain kami, I will go to either Pizza Hut. There's no Pizza Hut. KFC. There's a Kentucky Fried Chicken in there, but we didn't go. We just kept drinking water because I know that if I eat, I might get sick or he might get sick. So we didn't even eat. We were just so tired. We just waited as to what they're going to feed us at the airlines. And that's what we did. Will be Mirror of Life. Hello, good morning, mga kabayan. Kumusta? Thank you, Cecilia, for sharing your experience. Kasi kung may stop over for China, even if the fare is very cheap, I will not take it, Sissy Love. I will not go back there. I will not drag my husband through that again, ever, never again. Who's at sa lahat? Bye muna. Sige, Nanay Nawaray, bye muna. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. OMG, nakaka-stress kahit siguro mga luggage nyo na stress din, tita. Yes. So check in and check out na lang. Why do we have to check in and check out many times? Why do we have to check in and check out after we get off the airlines 4 or 5 times? Why? What was the problem with that? Why do they have to do that? But anyway, it's the only thing that I can think of is control. They're trying to control the flow of people in there. They can control you. You know what? When you go in, when we got off, this is it right here. This is how I know that they are controlling the whole situation, the people in there. When we got out the taxi, and we got to the line to go in, there's a thing right here. There's a guard in there, and there's all this belt. You know what I mean? A belt. You have to wait there. They make you wait there for at least a minute, just standing right there. And there's a guard right there. Why? It's control. They're trying to control control. That's what it is. And why would they not just let us in? The guard is right there. He goes, stop. It's just like that, and stand right there. So you settle down and stand right there, and wait until they're done, and then they let you in. And it's like, okay, what was the purpose of that? And then we were all talking about that, Paul and us, and it was just a control. They're trying to control everything and feel bad. So why is it that we have to check in and check out? That's the only thing that I don't understand, because there's no way for us to even buy anything to put in our bag, to go in and out. I guess Darling Luna feel bad. I guess Darling Luna is really bad in our area there. It's pretty scary. And I noticed that everybody wear gray, a lot of gray and black and gray. That's what they're wearing. A lot of the people in there are gray. So anyway, so when we got to the, finally we got out of there. Now, this is another thing. Guys, that was just another nightmare. Another nightmare. We made it all the way to Shenzhen. That's what it is. Stop over there for 2 hours, right? That's another place. You check in, you check out, check in, check out, check out. Probably about 4 or 5 times. We had to check in and check out in there. Check in and check out, check in and check out. There are some restaurants on the second floor. You can't go in there because once you get into the waiting area, you can't get out. You're in there. That's it. You can't go back upstairs to get some food. You're in the waiting area. So we just sat there, and here I am. Luckily, I got some pistachio, and I have some peanuts, and I have some, we need some protein. We need something. And we have some carb and water. We just live on water. And that's what we did. And that's what my husband did. And I hate to say this. I hate to do that, talking about what happened in China. But I had to share it with people. Because if you guys don't know, try to avoid that area there. I would just try it, because if they need to improve their processing in the airport, they need to improve that so it's less check in and check out, and they need to I don't know. It's just there is a lot of things that's missing in there. The signage, the signage is just confusing, and it's confusing to the foreigners and who doesn't speak Chinese. It was just really sad. That's why we appreciate Philippines so much. When we were in the Philippines, we were talking about this, Paul and us, and we met somebody else in Chensing, and Mark is also live in the Philippines. We were all just coming back here because we stayed there for winter. We were all coming back here, and he's from Eastern Samar, which is a pretty good guy. And I'm so glad that we met him, because we might see each other when we get to Samar. And we were just all talking about this, how the redundant work. It's so much redundant. It's just redundant. You just did this over there. Why do we have to do it again? We just did it. Why we do have to do that again? Oh, the other thing, guys. I went to the bathroom. I used the female bathroom, right? And so I had this face towel with me, and as I was sitting down, it was dripping, right? And so this Chinese lady that was working there was like so upset. She was so mad. I didn't understand what she was saying. And I didn't know. I just looked at her. I didn't know what to say. I just looked at her. She was so upset because she thought I was peeing on the floor. I'm like, oh my God. I had this face towel that it was still dripping. So the floor, she just wiped. She just cleaned it up. And so it was dripping in there. So it got a little bit wet when I was sitting down. And oh my God, she was so angry. She was so upset. I thought she was going to beat me with that broom. It was like horrible. It's like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And I told my husband, don't even go to the bathroom, just hold it. Pascual family, hello, hello, hello po. Parang naririnig ko si Miriam Defensor. Ang galing niyo po mag-English. So sad experience po. Yes, Pascual. I'm just sharing what we went through, going through our travel back to the US from China. Maganda yan, gawa ng reaction video, experience news at China airport. I wish I could do that. I actually have some videos that I created. And Limulins, Tita Milo, nakasili po ulit ako. Yes, thank you, Limulim. And hindi po lahat sa inyo. Okay lang. Jillian, hello, Limulins. Yeah, so when we got to Chensing, and yeah, that's the bathroom that I had to really go because we've been drinking a lot of water already, you know. And so, and that lady was so upset. She was just so upset that the floor was wet. And she was pointing the floor and all that, pointing at me and all that. I'm like, oh my God, I had to get out of here. I just got out so fast. Oh gosh, it was just yeah. Ate Milo, para kang abogado, mag-explain. I think because I'm just really frustrated, and I was like in tears, guys. I was like in tears of the over 4 years traveling back and forth, back and forth. That is the worst experience I have ever been through, and it's not so much for me; it's just for my hubby. I just feel so sorry for him. I feel so bad for him, you know, and I was just watching him the whole time ever since because he was getting disoriented. Kasi gutom na siya, you know, and he's very hungry and we don't have any money to buy because they won't accept our dollar. And the 30 pesos, you know what I did? 30 pesos. The 70 that I have, so 70, let's say yen, I think yuan or yen or something like that, Chinese. I have 70 left and I give the 30, so that gives us 40. And that 40 I bought fresh mango in the airport, one for my hubby and one for me. That's the one that we ate for breakfast and lunch. Our flight was 10 o'clock. So that's the one that we ate. My husband and I, we just split the mango. It was the biggest mango I have ever seen. I have it in my video, by the way. I'm going to post that. And it was the biggest mango I have ever seen. So my husband and I split it. I took the very small piece of it and I gave him the big piece because I feel so sorry for him. Yun ang the best, tita. More water kayo kasi sabi ko nakakatakot pagkain nila. Yes, darling Luna. Gawa ko ng reaction video niyan, tita. Yes, gawa ka ng, yes. Yun sa'yo, mabuti na lang na-share mo sa amin lahat dito, makaiwas kami, Sis Milo. Yes, talaga, yes. Never again. If you're just passing through, I don't think there was a problem. I don't think there was a lot of problem if you are just passing through and you're just gonna cut your transfer flight right away. But if you have to stay there longer than 15, to forget it. Joanna's vlog line, sisi, para akong nakinig ng hearing. Yeah, I know. And you know what else? It was hot in there. It was hot. The air conditioner wasn't able to handle all the people in there. It was warm. And here I am like dripping. My husband and I were dripping and we don't smell good. And all that is like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. But you know what? This is just the amazing thing. When we got to Seattle, the other thing, I was worried about the airlines that we ride onto. The airline is rusted. Walang hugas-hugas ng tagal na. Dumi-dumi pa ng airlines. I was even worried that it's not going to make it to Seattle. I'm like, oh my gosh. Parang refurbished yata yun na airlines na yun eh. I think it was a refurbished kasi talagang lumang-luma ng aeroplano. Hindi nilinisan. Tapos, even inside, ang liliit talaga ng, I mean, the chairs are so small, you guys. The chairs are so small. I feel so sorry for my hubby because he's so long, you know, his legs are so long. So finally, I kept asking him, can you please put us at the very front of the, you know, right behind of the business class or whatever that is, because at least there's room in there. So luckily, they were able to do that for us. So I was lucky at that time. Oo nga, si Silab, darling. Hello po sa lahat. Hello, Patrick Orogo. Hello, Patrick. Welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. Jenoline's Blackline, sisi, para akong nakinig. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, darling Lola, minura ka na siguro noon, tita. Kaya nga, siguro, grabing kamura. Tinawanan mo sana. Tawag ako ng tawa nung umalis ako. Sabi ko, oh my gosh, I wish you, all I said is that, I'm sorry, whatever I did, I'm sorry, but it's not that I peed on the floor, but she probably don't even understand. She was pointing that, and then she was picking up the mop, and I'm like, okay, I need to get out of here. So I grabbed my stuff, wash my hands, grab my stuff, and leave. She was so she was so mad at me. It's like, oh my gosh. So anyway, the airplane is the one that I was worried about because I didn't know if we were gonna make it to Seattle or not. So anyway, when we got to Seattle, you know how easy it is to see love. Have you ever done that? You know, when you're a U.S. citizen, right? All we did, it's a self-service when you get to Seattle, and I feel sorry for the Chinese. You know why? Because they don't speak English, right? So there's a lot of Chinese with us in our airlines. I don't know if they speak English or not, but you know, if you're a U.S. citizen or if you're not a U.S. citizen, you go to this non-US citizen and US citizen, you go right here and everything is computerized. You scan your passport in there, and then they ask you all the immigration question. Did you bring any food? Did you bring any blah 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 blah, right? You say no, and then it print out a report, right? So you take that with you, and then when you take that with you, put in your passport, and then you go to the line. It's all done. It was less than 2 minutes. We're done checking in. That's how easy it was. And then all these Chinese is going to that direction, and they were carrying a passport, a U.S. passport, some of them, but they went to the non because they don't read the sign, they don't understand the sign. They went to the what do you call that? Non-U.S. citizen line. They went over there, and so they were telling them, you go back there and do that. So the immigration officers were telling them, go back there and use that machine over there. You go to that line. So I don't know what happened to that one, but anyway, we were like the very first one that made it through there, and because it's so easy to check in, you know, it's all computerized, and you just scan your passport, you got your immigration form filled out and all that, and then you just go on, and it was easy. We got our baggage and all that stuff, you know, and in less than 20 minutes, we're out of there. And so we took the taxi. Oh, that's another thing. Because we missed that's another thing that we had to go through. We got there about, I think it was like 10 in the morning, guys. 10 in the morning. Remember that. We got in Seattle 10 in the morning, right? So the Sage family, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good to see you here. The Sage family, thank you so much. So anyway, we got there. No problem. Checking out, no problem at all. We have no problem. The problem is we don't have wala kami sundo. There was nobody to meet us coming at the airport. So there's another issue right there. Grabe talaga. Another issue because we missed the flight. Therefore, ang sundo namin hindi alam kasi we already paid somebody to pick us up in Seattle. You know, it's an airporter. It's called airporter. You pay them. It's a van. They pick you up and they take you back home, right? So we missed that. We already paid it, but that's okay. We missed it. It wasn't their fault. So then we tried to rent a car, and the car is like $125, and then you have to return the car to the airport. If you don't return the car to the airport after you use it, and then you have to pay $75. So that's $200, right? It's like, oh my gosh, $200 just for this. You know what? I used to work in Seattle. I know what to do. So we took the bus. Went to the bus, right? So we took the bus, and mind you guys, this is already 2 p.m. 2 p.m. already, trying to get the transportation from the airport in Seattle to the house. So this is like 2 p.m. We got there at 10 o'clock. So this is already 2 p.m. So we took the bus. So when we got to the bus, and we went all the way here in Olympia. That's where we live, in Olympia. Now we got to Olympia. They dropped us off at the bus station. Now the problem is, it's like 8 miles to the house. so where the bus is. So that's like 8 miles to the house. How are we going to get there, right? So we called a taxi. I called my sister first. Can you pick us up? We were here at the bus station, and she was laughing so hard. I said, don't laugh. I'm already going through so much. Don't laugh. Just pick us up. If you can't pick us up, then don't worry about it. I'll find some ways, right? My cell phone. So I talked to the taxi, right? So I said, can you pick us up here? We're here. We're taking blah, blah. I said, oh, okay, no worries. I'll be there in 20 minutes, right? So after that, and then I used my cell phone. I have my cell phone with me. And by the time I'm going to call him back, because it was already like an hour, he hasn't arrived. So I called him back again, and my cell phone died. My cell phone died, guys. Oh my goodness. My cell phone died. Now I have no more communication with the whole world. No more communication. Um, Angel Castell, hello, hello. Thank you so much, Angel, for tuning in. Good to see you. Thank you so much. There's a lot of people here that you wanted to support too, or they wanted to support you. So just feel free, feel at home and start. You know what I mean? So anyway, my cell phone died. So I have no more connection to the whole world. My cell phone died. I have no place to plug it in because we are standing on the bus station. And everyone in there, this is guys, we look like a bomb when we got here. We look like a bomb. Our clothes, our hair, my husband fuzz in here is like long, hasn't shaved, and let me see what else. The clothes that we're wearing is the same clothes that we left in the Philippines. You know, we're wearing that, so we look like a bum. So there were some people coming in, and my husband was asking him, "Can you please ask him to say we'll pay them if they can take us home?" And every one of them turned us down. They turn us down. So they don't want to take us. This is like, okay, but that's fine. So finally there was somebody in there and says, hey, because you know the people works in Seattle and they park their car in there and then ride the bus going to Seattle. So that's where they're back from work. So they are, you know, there. So my husband said, I said, okay, ask that guy right there. So he finally asked that guy and says, can you do me a favor? Can you please call the taxi, because we've been waiting here for more than an hour and he hasn't been here, and I want to make sure that they're gonna pick us up or what, you know, and things like that, because we don't know what to do. There's no bus from that city to the house. There's no bus from that city to the house. It doesn't go there. It's outside of their jurisdiction, so they don't. There's no bus there. And so finally, this really nice guy. He's just a really, really nice guy. Just thank the Lord, praying the whole time. Finally answered, and called a taxi. And the taxi says I got caught in the traffic, and I can understand that because it was a traffic. It was people are getting off, and the traffic is really heavy. So that's why he got caught. He said, I'm right here in the middle of the traffic. I'm on my way there. I'll be there as soon as I can. Blah blah blah. So finally, here he comes and showed up, and then took us home. That was our life when we got home. And then like first thing we did is shower. Take a hot shower. Thank you, Lord, we made it. Thank you, Lord, we made it. Right. So so we made it, took a shower, and that's when I went through, and this when I found out my orchids died. They're like jerky. They look like scorched jerky. So then I saw my orchids. I started bawling the whole time. It was bawling. I was crying. I'm like, okay, what happened to my orchids? Blah 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 blah. So I was like, okay, never mind, right? So I start cleaning. There's nothing I can do. It was dead. It wasn't watered. So, and that's the whole story, guys. Thank you for listening, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening with all the nightmare that we went through this time. And the best thing is we have another ticket, and we're not going to China. We already bought the ticket for October, and we're coming back March next year. So we're gonna stay there the whole late fall and winter, and coming back in March. So I'm not gonna stay there again until May. In the Philippines, we're not going to do that because we still have the house here. We have a lot of things, a lot of responsibilities here, and it's hard to find somebody to take care of this place. So and we're just gonna lock it up like we did, and I'm gonna try to whatever orchids that I have left, I'm gonna try to bring it with me to the Philippines and raise it there. And I don't think I'm gonna raise any more orchids here, which is it's really really sad, and because I love raising orchids, but I'm just gonna do whatever I can do. We may not go to the Philippines next year, but this year we have to because we already have a ticket. And the ticket went on sale and only got it for $650 round trip, each one of us. So it was really cheap. They're selling it now for October. Right now, the ticket is on sale. It's very cheap right now from the States to the Philippines. And it's Eva Air, which is Taiwan. That's a stopover. I really like Eva Air. They're really, really good to take good care of their people. So, A and B, we finally got to our destination. What a crazy story, Ati. Yes, yes, A and B. Oh my gosh, A and B. Like I said, I would never have my husband go through that again. I feel so sorry for him. I just do. I just it was just it was just terrible. I haven't tried Eva Air at the Sage family. It's really nice. Eva Air is one, actually, it's one of my favorite, the Eva Air. Korean Air, Korea is not too bad. Korean Airlines is not too bad. Because here in the Northwest, in eastern, western part of the United States, where we are in Seattle, Eva Air is one of the available, and the Korean Air and the China Air, and that's the one that's available that goes to Cebu. And I know there are some Americans, I think they were like Delta or things like that, but they never go on, the ticket never go on sale, you know. And United, yes, this since family, I tried only Delta, United, and yes, those are available here too. But they never go on sale. They hardly go on sale. So I just take the one that's on sale, because right now, the Ava Air is on sale right now. They have flights for October already. They're selling the ticket already for October, November, things like that. Um, and I got mine for $650 round trip from here to there. So Philippine Airlines is, we don't have that here in Seattle, the Sage. That's in San Francisco, I believe, LA or San Francisco, and Canada, I think, that, but not here in Seattle. So I wish there is, but there isn't. So if we have to do it, then we have to fly here to San Francisco, and it would be, we have to pay for the flight from here to there to catch Philippine Airlines. I took Philippine Airlines a long time ago. That was 40 something years ago. That was it, because they don't have it here. So Eva Air is one of the best one for us to take care. So on the Korean Air is not too bad. Korea is not too bad. At least they speak English there. So, and anyway, that was my experience, and it was pretty amazing. And I'm sorry that I had to tell you guys about what happened. And hopefully that people, if they wanted to know how, you know, the flight was, I should change my title, China. Should put China in there, and maybe they'll read it more or listen to it more. But anyway, yeah. So I'm looking at next time, because of my husband, because of his long legs, I think I'm gonna look at some like tourist settings. What do you call that? I can't remember. It's not a business setting. Business ticket. Business seats. It's, I think it's evergreen. For Eva Air is called evergreen settings ticket, evergreen tickets. It's just above economy. It's got a lot of room in there. I like that one. I know it's like $400 more, but at least he's gonna be comfortable. So pilian. Magandang Jan says, madami na mapaglian. Yes, yes, Tess, says Tess, because it's Seattle. There's a lot of transfer flight from here, coming from different states coming through Seattle. A lot of transfer flight going to the Philippines. So, and Eva Air, they take good care of you. The stewardess is really nice. It's a lot of room. It's roomy to me. It's roomy. It's not so tight. You know what I mean? The chairs. It's not so tight, and also they're friendlier, and they speak English, and they feed you all the time. They give you like drinks, you know, and every time there's a turbulence, there comes the cart. You know, we know there's going to be a turbulence. So sometimes we hate turbulence, but sometimes we think about, I wish there's turbulence, a light turbulence, so they can give us drinks, you know. And that is Eva Air. And that's what they do. And it's pretty amazing, though. I like Eva Air. Like I said, they're friendlier. They speak English. After they announce that in Taiwan language, and then they would announce the English, and you can understand it. It's just no accent. Basically, they all speak really good English. That's why those are the things. They're little things, but they're very, very important to us as a foreigner. English speaking foreigner, and Tagalog. It's very important that, you know, it's that at least we can understand them. But anyway, we were talking, Paul and Mark and us, we were talking about over the Chensing Airlines gate when we were waiting. We were talking about how how amazing it is about Philippines, because the customer service in the Philippines is so amazing and awesome, and they will do anything for you. They will help you out, and things like that, especially at the airport. Only because the people who works at the airport, their job is so important to them, so they wanted to make sure that every question they comes to them, and they know what to do, they know how to answer and all that. And that's what amazes us. We were talking about how great it is being in the Philippines compared to China and Korea and things like that, because they speak English, and the hospitality is so important, and the friendliness and the smiling faces in the Philippines is just beautiful. It's just so much different when you when you get out of the Philippines, when you're traveling, because there's so much different. It's just so much different, especially if you are coming from different country going to the Philippines. They really treat you well at the airport there. They take good care of you. So Angie Venture, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in, and so good to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Aki, thanks to those I have hugged already here. It means a lot to me, friends. Thank you, Aki. Thank you so much. I'm sure that they will return the favor back to. So no worries on that one. Thank you so much. Let me see. What time is it? Okay, 26 o'clock. Okay, I've been here 2 hours. Oh my goodness. All right. No, 2 hours, 1 hour. I think it's 1 hour. 6 o'clock when I started. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 2 hours. It's 2 hours. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I was gonna blog it, but I thought I have so much video to edit, and I thought maybe if I can just share that on my live stream, and it is just so important, I thought, and to give you guys a heads up, so you don't repeat what we have done, what happened to us, and just a heads up. And darling Luna can understand it, because she's in China right now, Hong Kong, and so I know for those that works in that country, I'm sure that you guys felt the same how we felt. But it's just what amazed me the most is that when you guys do vlogging or live streaming, it's like nothing stops you, even though people behind you that doesn't speak English can't stop you from the things that you're doing, like vlogging and doing the video things like that. It just amazes me. And the things that you guys have to go through, because that country is non-English speaking, the things that you have to go through, you just have to learn their language, I guess, and things like that. Also to the very nice host, thanks so much. Thank you, Aki. Thank you so much. But yeah, I like I said, we miss Philippines when we got to China. We just miss Philippines, because in the Philippines at the airport, like I said, they take good care of you. You check in at the hotel. It's just awesome customer service. Like everybody are so helpful. In the Philippines, and that's what we missed when we got to China. And it was just pretty amazing. The difference is like a day and night difference. And I don't know. I really don't know why. I don't know why it's I don't know why the signage and the people who works in the airport in China don't learn to speak English, and things like that. And they just know how to do it. They just know what to do with their job, but they don't know how to explain to the passengers. You know what I mean? They just, when they see the documents that you have inside, they understand because they can read it. They can read it. The documents right in front of you. They just don't speak English to you. They know how to process once you present them. I get them though. That's one thing though. That's a good thing, because when they see your documents, then they know exactly what to do. They know where to send you. But you just can't ask them. You just can't ask them question, and they just can't explain to you what you need. So that sucks. Yes, the Sades family. Yes. So they know exactly what to do when you present them the document. They tell you where to go. Then the other thing is they don't know a lot of times where to send you. That's the other thing. I think they just know that, you don't belong to my window. Your document doesn't look familiar. You go there. So that's what happened to us. You go over there, but they don't really know where there. You just go there, and things like that. So, and that's what we had to go through. So you just kind of have to figure out yourself, and how, have no idea, because there's the signage is just very, very poor. The signage is not in English, and that's the only thing. But anyway, I'm just happy that we're back. It's been sunny here. We are in the 70s, and I'm so glad to be back home. There's a lot of work that we have to do. Everything was fine, other than orchids died, and my garden is full of grass, which I've been working on, and all my dahlias died. Remember, we had a hard frost. Remember my video one time, my live stream? There was a lot of snow and all that. It killed my dahlias. And so I don't have any dahlias growing. I bought a bunch more, but I don't know if there's enough time for it to bloom and things like that. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I have to go. And I've been here 2 hours. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, Tita, I feel you about that. Yes, darling Duna, I can understand how you guys are going through working in Hong Kong. But I admire you guys. I truly admire all the OFWs that are working all over the world from the Philippines, because you guys are really, really smart people, a bunch of hardworking people. Not only being away from your family, the things that you guys have to go through, and building your future, and things like that, with a little amount of what you guys make, trying to make, build a house for the future and things like that, for your family, and taking care of some of your family and things like that. I really admire you guys. I really, really do. And I salute you guys for all the OFW out there in the whole world, for all the from the Philippines. Bye, Milo. They're glad you're home safe. Thank you so much, Augie. And thank you so much, guys. I have to go now. And Tess, thank you. Angie Vinture, Aki, Sean Williams, the Sage family, and darling Luna, Limmy Limbs, thank you so much. A and B, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's really awesome. Angel Castel, thank you so much. And Jeneline's vlog, thank you so much. And Sissy Love, thank you so much. We'll talk later. There's a lot of things that we can talk. There's a lot. And Pascual family, thank you so much on that. Thank you so much, Pascual family. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. And I know there's a lot of oh, Noel is here too. Thank you, Noel. I hope that I was able to greet you when you came in. Thank you so much for that. Mama Liz, thank you, Mama Liz. Mama Liz is another one that's so amazing about her channel. And Nana is Nawarai, thank you so much. And Nilda. And also there's Tubikomi was here. Thank you, Tubikomi. And Adam's Apple, thank you so much. Raylene Taga Isla, salamat. Nida Lacambra, thank you, Nida. And I am becoming, thank you so much. And not so many, but that's all right. No worries. And Lifetime, what was that? Lifetime Journey. Thank you, Lifetime Journey. Thank you so much. Good to see you again. Miss you guys. Other than that, appreciate you guys staying here with you. And thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye-bye now. See you again. I'm going to be doing Wednesday and Friday live stream, but at the same time. All right. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. I'm going to start visiting you guys now that I'm back. I will be playing some of your pep playlist. And I can do that, still do that, what I've been doing before, and just let you know, messenger you. But I will not be doing a lot of commenting on the videos. I'll just messenger you that I played your things. Ayumi, yes, Ayumi, thank you. No worries. Thank you so much. All right, bye-bye, guys. Love you. Bye-bye now.